really wanted to come in here, make a joke about that video of Josh Hart.
Hey, yo, what the?
So many things I wanted to say, but I can't even enjoy that right now because I cannot believe the game that we all sat through and watched yesterday. It has nothing to do with the fact that we lost. Like, it's a loss. It's a loss. But it's how we lost and who we lost to. They were giving us the game so many times. The Cavs did not want to win this game. The only person who cared about this game was Donovan Mitchell. Everyone else out there was trying to give us the game. The turnover differential. Please fact check me on this, but I think this had to be the first game that we were playing against a team that had more turnovers than we did. We still lost.
We suck.
And look, miss me with the RJ Barrett takes if there's still one or two RJ Barrett haters out there, because if you didn't think we needed them before, you know what I'm saying? And no, I'm not going to say we lost the entire game because we didn't have RJ Barrett, but I'll say this. He's the damn sure a big enough reason why we didn't even give ourselves a chance to even get back in this game, because nobody got to the rim. Absolutely nobody. We were settling for some of the dumbest jump shots. And that's right. Our former All-Star went 3 for 15. He had 6 points in this game. Julius Randle. But don't worry, man. At least he was trying. He attacked the rim, tried to get free throw. No, 0 free throws attempted. I mean, that's one way to keep your free throw percentage safe. This video ain't gonna be long. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This is not gonna be a long video because this one is not hard to dissect. Run the intro. What's good, CK Cruise Boy, CK2 again. Welcome back to another video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and not forget to like this video. People, I'm gonna keep this one short and sweet because I don't want to talk about this. I was expecting to come on here and be excited about back-to-back wins against the Cleveland Cavaliers, a team that we got rid of in the playoffs last year. But no, once again, the Knicks are proving that they just do not care about the fandom in Madison Square Garden, because we dropped to 0-2 in the Garden and now 2-3 for the season. And the crazy thing is, to be real with you, I'm not really as shook or upset about the 2-3 record. It's how it's come about, because I feel like in these 5 games, even in the 2 wins, and yes, we won by damn near 20 points on Tuesday, I'm not taking that away, but the one consistent key in these games has been the nonchalant attitude from this New York Knicks team. Luckily, in that Tuesday night win, the Cavs sucked, so we were able to fight through that and make some shots. But even through that, there was just something about that win that just didn't feel like we won by almost 20. And then here we go. Yesterday, we go against the same team in our home. Not much change. They're still missing their starting point guard, all-star point guard at that, in Darius Garland, and their key big in Jarrett Allen. And we found a way to make that. I don't understand how we lost this game. I don't. Donovan Mitchell went crazy throughout the entirety of this game. Looked good in the first half. We were able to slow him down in the second half, except for when it counted in the last minutes of the game. Max Strus was out there throwing UFOs, but Karis LeVert came off the bench and played well, along with Evan Mobley, who caught life in the second half when he looked like just a useless role player in the first half. And that was it. You can look at the stat line. That was it. Nobody else did anything. It was Donovan Mitchell, Mobley, and Karis LeVert, with a little bit of help from Max Strus, who shot 33% from the field. Isaac Okoro, who I forgot was even on this team, he had more fouls than points. Georgie Niang, who shot 1 for 6 and 5 points, somehow outplayed Julius Randle. Forgive me for overreacting, but that's scary. This is one of those games that I was a little fearful, especially going into a game against the Milwaukee Bucks that's supposed to start this whole in-season tournament. Now, mind you, Jalen Brunson, though he didn't shoot the greatest last night, he was definitely one of our biggest keys. If it's not him, I would then also split it between Donte Divencenzo and Immanuel Quickley. Both of them look great. They were both sparks for us. Divencenzo, yes, he shot 5 for 10, 50% from the field, 43 from the 3. Offensively was great, but defensively is where I love Divencenzo. So the fact that he had a good combination of the two. Immanuel Quickley, who probably kept us stable every time he was out there on the court, 18 points, made his free throws as well. Unfortunately, couldn't give us anything from the 3-point line, but Divencenzo and Quickley were very good for us. Brunson was keeping us afloat throughout the entirety of the game, and that was about it. In this game where RJ Barrett is missing, he's not playing in the game. He's hurt. He has a sore knee. This is the moment that you're expecting Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson to shine. Jalen Brunson does his part. The bench does what they're supposed to do. And if we just had just even a little bit from Julius Randle in this game, we would have won this one easily. But Julius Randle had 6 points, 3 of 15, 0 for 6 from the three-point line, 0 for 0 from free throw. Why am I mentioning that? Because he didn't even attempt a free throw and only got 6 rebounds. I don't understand. Georgie Niang was the one that was guarding him. How do you get outplayed by a dude named Georgie? If we want to bring this back to positive, CK, as I said, 2 and 3 is not scary. Yes, it sucks. You want to be more in the winning column than you are in the losing column in the beginning of the season, but also it's the beginning of the season. This team is definitely still finding themselves. I know the majority of this team is similar to last year, but at the same time, a big change in Donte, Divencenzo, and others. RJ Barrett being the main guy. You're seeing Jalen Brunson finding his legs. Julius Randle has been non-existent up to this point. There's a lot of other factors that are going to play a part right now as we continue this season on. So again, as mad and upset as I am at Julius Randle, yes, he's definitely going to find his game. He's going to play a bit better as the season goes on. But games like this that are being handed to you, those are probably the losses that are the most irritating to me. It's one thing to lose a close game that you should have won or whatever, but this game, the Cavaliers never wanted this game. Donovan Mitchell might have, but nobody else on this Cavaliers team wanted this game. They were giving it to us, and we just kept telling them, nah, we feel bad. We won yesterday. Have this one, please. I got nothing else to add to this. We have a big game against the Milwaukee Bucks on Friday. I've said all that I need to or care to say about this, but let me know your thoughts about this game. It will be better. I do feel like we will turn this around. Missing RJ was a very big key, but there are some red flags that are showing from our team right now that I'm really looking for Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks to clean out as the season goes on. Again, it's still early. We just opened up November. Lots of basketball yet to be played, but what's your thoughts about that last game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Speaking of comments, I owe you guys some comments in the video, so we're gonna go through a little bit more comments than we normally do. We're in comments of the video. I'd much rather read y'all comments than talk about that game anyway, so here we go. Oh, this is somebody I didn't even mention in this game because he was non-existent, my guy Quentin Grimes. But we have JC Never Fails saying, I think Grimes has potential to be more, but if OG, who would fit this team like a glove, becomes available, I'm trading Grimes and pick or 2, 1 protected for him. You look, man, it's going to be really hard to do any kind of business with the Raptors, especially after the lawsuit coming on. But in a hypothetical world, we're able to make a trade. I do think Quentin Grimes has a huge upside. I feel like he does overthink when it comes to the offensive side. We saw that yesterday against the Cavs. Shots that he should have been making, he's not making. There was a point where he dropped the whole guy wide open from the corner and he airballed it. It's just not a good look, but defensively, he just looks so seamless and it just looks so easy for him. It's so hard to give up on the kid, but if the right move is there, I'm taking that for sure. But I'm not ready to give up on Quentin Grimes. I mean, I made a whole short declaring that I think Grimes is gonna have a good year, but he's not helping me out right now. Quentin Gilliam 5803 says it's 2 games. Relax. RJ will show himself, but let's go New York. And I think he's talking about, yes, he's commenting on my short celebrating RJ and Jalen. So he's saying that RJ Barrett is going to come back and play bad. I just wanted to read a hate message on my video. I'll let the comments deal with that one how they want to. I also posted a video on Twitter about Julius Randle and his terrible play. It went something like this. 6 points. 6. We're missing 1 guy. Just RJ Barrett. Other than that, our team's entirely healthy. They're missing 2 key players. Center and Jared Allen. Point guard and Darius Garland. No excuses. You got George Niang on you. George Niang. And you cannot figure out how to score on that situation. 6 points. And what's crazier than that, not even 1 free throw attempt. 0-2 in the Garden is a tough loss. I had to say something. So I want to read some of the replies to that because, you know, it has to do with last night's game. So let's talk about it. Yeah, a lot of people were really pissed off. Let me see if I can find one that has a little bit of thought to it. Nick's Bias, shout out to Bias. He says, unexpectable the Jew played tonight. I'm trying not to critique too fast because I'm not sure if he's still recovering from the ankle, but that shouldn't be the case if he's out there, right? This is crazy. Julius looked spaced out. Yeah, he just the entire night, he just did not look engaged in the game. Defensively looking lost. offensively looked like he was just settling for shots and really wasn't attacking the rim. I say this all the time. My favorite thing about Julius Randle, outside of the ability to move the ball if he ever chooses to do that like he did a few games back, is his strength. And he doesn't use his strength. Julius Randle is a tough, strong player, but he refuses to use his strength. So I get what you're saying, Knicks bias, aka Tobias, but at the same time, if you're out there playing, RJ Barrett's not out there, you have all the touches in the world, you got to play. So I can't give him any passes. And the ankle thing, miss me with it. You're still playing out there. I mean, I just went in there about Tom Thibodeau about not playing RJ to find out he had a sore knee. So if RJ Barrett is going to get benched and he's playing well, then Julius Randle should be getting benched because he played the second most amount of minutes last night. So can't be the ankle. I think he's just down right now. But at the same time, you got to play through that. And he didn't look like he was trying to play through it yesterday. Cowardly Dog, shout out to Courage. He says, Buns, someone else should have taken his shots minutes. We need to sign a vet PF on minimum. Get a Marvin Bagley right now. That's so funny that you mentioned Marvin Bagley. I have a video dropping on Saturday. Just watch it and you'll find out. But yeah, I agree. This is what I'm saying. Just the size and the build of this team worries me for moments like this, because as bad as Julius played, who are you replacing him with? Maybe you could have got away with Grimes playing his minutes to end that game, but our best players are all guards. So what are you gonna do, a 4-guard rotation, especially if the Cavaliers are gonna be healthy? That's not gonna work in the future. So we don't have anybody that can replace Julius. You're gonna have to play through it, unfortunately. I don't know, but you bring up a good point, and I'm not mad at the Marvin Bagley trade option, because he might not be getting used much longer in Detroit, so I like that option. And simply put by Michael B. Sorden, another season of this. Cue the Charlie Brown sad music. Anyways, let me know your thoughts about this game all in the comments below. I kept this one short. I wanted to hear from you guys more than anything else. How do you feel about the season so far? Let me know your comments about anything, because your comment could possibly be in the video. Tough game, but we got a big one tomorrow. You know, I'm not throwing away the season, but we can't lose games like that. We can't. Anyways, catch you guys in the next one. Let's get it. Tough loss. Tough loss. All right, y'all.
Cold pizza on Tuesday. I got food up in the fridge. Y'all keep looking for that new way. I think I like it how it is.